Welcome to Flashback Tracks. Travel back in time each Friday to an era of big hair, leg warmers, and Walkmans.
Far out.
Veg out with some clips from Downtime Broadcasting's promotional audio cassette magazine from the 80s and 90s, right here on the World Wide Web.
The following article is reprised with permission of Adweek and is entitled Cause-Related Marketing Grows Up.
In 1985 and 86, the marketplace got a heavy dose, some would say an overdose, of mega charity events. Live Aid, Hands Across America, even the Statue of Liberty got into the act. Corporations weren't shy about embracing the sponsorship opportunities. Pepsi poured $750,000 into Live Aid. Coca-Cola subsidized Hands with $5 million, while Citibank put up $3 million. American Express chipped in $1.7 million to restore the statue. In the past year, though, there have been few such mammoth charity events, and there's been a certain amount of public grumbling about the tangible results of events like Hands. Maybe public sentiment can be tapped on a mass scale just so many times before compassion fatigue or even event backlash sets in. Does this mean companies are turning their backs on charity sponsorships? No, says Joanne Black, Senior Vice President of Mastercard's Marketing Services. They've simply found a new, perfect solution to bring business and social issues together, benefiting each other.
Mastercard is among a growing number of companies engaged in cause-related marketing. Although some companies' cause-related efforts are not tied to specific events, many are. In some cases, the lines between cause-related and special event marketing become blurred. Aetna Life and Casualty sees the association with a cause as an extension of special event marketing, using a popular event to make a charity tie-in. Throughout the World Series, which Aetna sponsors, the company ran 30-second spots promoting Students Against Drunk Driving, providing a toll-free number families could use to request a SAD contract between parents and kids.
The $1 million of television time promoting SAD during the World Series was designed as the principal thrust of our product advertising effort to try to sell more insurance by being a more favorably thought of company, notes Louis Capozzi, Aetna Vice President of Corporate Communications. Aetna's basic strategy, says Capozzi, has been to channel media dollars into high concentrations on special events. He says sponsorship of cause-related events, such as Hands Across America, doesn't garner the kind of groundswell reaction that comes when 35 million Americans are exposed to a SAD commercial during the World Series. We'll get letters to the chairman saying what a wonderful thing we did. We expect to get tens of thousands of requests for contracts. It is a measurable response.
AT&T recently converted its relationship with the Special Olympics into a full-fledged program of cause-related marketing. But this past summer, the telecommunications giant, which normally donates 1% of its gross sales of long-distance gift certificates to the athletic competition, doubled the level of funding. The campaign was coordinated with the Special Olympics Games in Indianapolis, publicizing an 800 number customers could use to order the certificates. It's really a kind of a dual strategy, says Jerry Chappelle, AT&T's National Director of Special Programs. I'm looking to build a customer base by helping to leverage people's desire to help Special Olympics. If that results in more product sales, then the product is served. Over and above that, however, the corporation aids Special Olympics as value-added branding. When you do business with us, there are all kinds of values you receive. We know that over 2/3 of our customer base supports Special Olympics. The Special Olympics becomes a beneficiary of doing business with AT&T. Sharing common beliefs with our customer base is the value added.
Visa, battling in the highly competitive credit card market, has a panoply of cause-related schemes in connection with its $15 million sponsorship of the 1988 Olympics. Individual banks can create their own transaction-based Olympics donation programs. Willie Banks, Mr. Triple Jump, and other Olympic gold medalists are touring on behalf of Visa, pitching the 1988 Games. And Visa touts its nationwide incentive, Pull for the Team. Every time a customer uses the bank card, a portion of the transaction goes to the U.S. Olympic team. It's the largest single promotion Visa has ever undertaken, says company spokesman Dan Brigham. The primary thrust of the $25 million campaign, Brigham says, is to move market shares away from American Express and other non-banks. But it is also polishing, he adds. It improves our visibility. It emphasizes the fact that Visa is the most widely accepted bank card in the world.
Mastercard, a competitor of Visa's, this fall has devoted its entire $17 million fourth quarter marketing budget to a campaign titled Choose to Make a Difference. The program ties use of the Mastercard to donations by the company to charitable groups. In 30 and 60-second spots airing nationally, Mastercard simultaneously promotes itself and several charities. Now the voiceover intones, "Every time you use Mastercard, we'll donate money to 6 worthy causes, and it won't cost you a thing." Originally, says Joanne Black, our primary role was to provide the image that would get our card into people's wallets. As the market matured and it became more of a share battle, we wanted them to take their cards out of their wallets. Choose was done purely as a promotion that would stimulate usage.
Before Mastercard launched the $2 million Choose contribution campaign, a laundry list of potential promotions from sweepstakes to rebates to mystery shoppers was eliminated. Survey research revealed that the charities, including the American Heart Association, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, National Committee for Prevention of Child Abuse, Muscular Dystrophy Association, National Association on Drug Abuse Problems, and the AMC Cancer Research Center, would prove powerful marketing levers. Baby boomers, it seemed, were concerned about social issues and would like to have them addressed as painlessly as possible.
American Express, the financial institution that coined the phrase cause-related marketing, has a different emphasis, choosing to support local causes in a manner that follows the trend toward regionalized marketing by major national firms. Since 1981, it has supported more than 70 causes in 18 countries, with $8.6 million in donations and another $23 million in advertising. American Express most often supports the arts, with ads praising the charitable cause while underscoring the convenience of an American Express card. Raising money for the Greater Miami Opera or the Kansas City Arts Council stimulates the kind of transactions American Express wants from its cardholders. What is most important about the strategy, says Nancy Muller, a spokeswoman for American Express, is that the cause be something that people in that community care about. We feel we can be seen as a company that cares about each of the communities in which we do business.
With the introduction of its Helping Hand products, Scott Paper has added a new twist to cause-related marketing, a permanent cause-related line. Every time a package of Helping Hand wares is sold, a nickel goes to benefit children's charities. The program is a brand positioning strategy, says Don Dietrich, director of Helping Hand. We want to create a clear connection in the consumer's mind between buying a Helping Hand product and helping children with special needs. While not tied to any one mega event, the program ties in with local fundraising events. The company has partnerships with the local branches of its charities, participating in telethons, and getting the charities to distribute Scott coupons during their door-to-door fundraising. Trading on social incentives may not be the best course for every company. Dick Barrett, president of Glendenning, the advertising firm that promoted Best Foods brands across America and consulted with Scott Paper on Helping Hand, warns that you can't ride on the coattails of a charity. If it isn't going to do much for a cause, the market reads that. Consumers must be aware of the concept and where the money is going.
Travel back in time with us next Friday as we share more clips from the 80s and 90s on another rad episode of Flashback Tracks, exclusively on Promo Corner. Time to bounce.